The beautiful thing about Wonder Woman is that she's so diverse and she's so many things and she's everything. She can be vulnerable and sensitive and the greatest warrior ever and strong and confident and confused. Like she can be all of the above. When you first meet Diana on the island, she's about 5'6", and she is this curious little girl who's very courageous, who's very sassy and naughty, and she's very inspired by her aunt, and she wants to learn how to fight. But she's being very sheltered and very protected by her mother, who does not allow her to do so. But she finds her ways, and she has this spark in her. She has this fire in her eyes, and eventually she gets her way. The first time that I see Steve is really the first time that I see a man ever in my life. And I think that Diana is immediately intrigued by him. She's very curious about who he is, and she's curious about the world that he had come from. I think he's such a talented, smart, funny guy. Like people do not understand how funny he is. We had to break so many takes because he made me laugh. And I felt very, very comfortable working with him. I had 5 months of pre-production of doing horse riding and martial arts and a lot of body work. I had a magnificent, I was so lucky to work with people that I admire and inspired by. I am so lucky that Patty was the one to direct me on this movie. She is such a brilliant, smart, talented person. Her vision about Wonder Woman, and by the way, Wonder Woman was something that she was always, all of her life, she was very passionate about, and she was very opinionated about her. And she always wanted to tell Wonder Woman's story. And her vision for Diana was in line with mine. And I remember the first time we sat together and we were talking about life, and then we were talking about our families, and then everything was so similar. The way we see the world, Patty and I, is very similar. And to be able to work with someone whom you get along with, you agree creatively about almost everything. And even when we had our conflicts, it was always fair, and it made me think and it made her think, and we both evolved from it. You know what I mean? And the result that we got was the best that we could get. As a person, she's so funny and loving and warm and just amazing. She became a really, really close friend of mine, and I'm very, very grateful for this. I think that everything Wonder Woman stands for is brilliant. She stands for justice and peace and wisdom and love and acceptance and compassion. And all of these things are rare. They're becoming rare in our world.